artist for you to master?
Oh, I don't like hands. So I don't know. You don't probably see a lot of hands in my art ever. But hands was really hard to do. But like everything else is pretty easy. Eyes would have to be my favorite thing.
Yeah,
You seem to be real good at eyes.
I can barely get stick figures, so that's always one of those things that's like I always wanted to do, but like I can't draw to save my life. Singing too. Singing is one of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Singing, but after singing, like drawing.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't draw for shit.
Yeah.
You know how set Chris Brown would be if he could draw and he didn't beat a Brianna?
Or just one of those things.
The way that all these start out, Alex messed his up. But basically, I'm gonna just introduce myself and then say yeah, I'm an RVA artist. And then you introduce yourself. Like I'm Justice Dwight. I'm an RVA artist. All right. So I look into that camera.
Alright, look into it.
You should be. Well, I guess. I mean, just look at me, but
Okay.
I'll be looking at that camera for a second. All right. So that one's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's your boy Kalen, aka Chain Django, and I'm here with.
Justice Dwight, and I'm an RVA artist.
First question: what got you started into art?
My father was an artist growing up, and I remember when I was like 6 years old, he would teach me how to draw and like paint little things. And it's kind of something I just stuck with ever since.
How would you describe your style?
My artistic style?
Yeah.
A lot of people compare it to pop art, but I don't really like to be compared to pop art because it's more of a white thing. And there's nothing wrong with that, but like, if I'm gonna be a pop artist, I would rather be known as an Afro pop artist because that's what it is.
I see you do mainly like majority of your stuff. I see there's a lot of like portrait. Is there a reason for that?
I feel like when I go to shows or when I go to galleries and things, I feel like people who look like me, people who like people that I know and who I've grown up with are neglected. So I felt like it was my duty to kind of incorporate those faces into my work.
What are your favorite like types of portraits to do?
Typically not a selfie, but I mean, favorite types of portraits, anything with like where I can put a lot of pattern in it or detail in places that you wouldn't really necessarily see that.
Do you have like any inspirations for your art or like your style, like your look? Or any artists that you look up to?
Artists that I look up to? Actually, none of them. They all suck. No, I'm kidding. No, there's a lot of great artists out there that I look up to. I follow mostly artists on Instagram. I really like to stay current in what's going on, like who's doing what. Clear favorites locally, I would have to say Earl Mack is a favorite, Sierra Smith, I don't know if you know them, but if you don't, look them up, they're dope. And then I guess not locally, I really used to like Marcus Prime, I still like his work, and my dad's also another favorite of mine.
I see that you also, I've seen a couple of your Instagram posts. I want to say it's like art classes. Do you conduct like art classes or kind of like sit downs, stuff like that?
I wouldn't call it a class. It's more of a, people like to, it's like a paint and sip. And it is kind of a class I do instruct people. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work.
Right. So how did you come about doing that, or what gave you the idea to do something like that?
Well, a gallery reached out. Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a gallery. I'm gonna call it a space. A space reached out to me, and they were like, you know, they wanted to do this paint and sip idea, so I just kind of took it and ran with it. And now it's kind of opened the door to more opportunities. Like I have a few of them coming up in Brooklyn this month coming up, so it's exciting.
You know, especially like around here, I think my brother commented on earlier, like he doesn't even know any like black artists, so like painters at least. So especially like around our age and like teens and stuff like that, why do you think that is?
I guess because people think it's not attainable. It's not like, oh, it's not an attainable job, or it's not something that you can really make an income from. But art, I mean, Honestly, it's a lack of representation, and it's a misrepresentation of information when it comes to being an artist. I've been an artist full time for 3 years, and I would never look back to doing regular things.
So what do you think that we can do to change that, or I guess influence more people to get active in the art community?
I think the main thing would be just to go out and support local artists. I feel like a lot of people nowadays especially like to go to art events so they can put it on Snapchat or Instagram or Twitter, or so they can take a picture in front of something that they think is pretty, rather than actually going there with pockets full of money ready to support someone who put their all into these things that they wanted to post. And this even goes to being as simple as if you do post a piece of artwork, tag the artist, let people know who it is. I see a lot of pieces go like uncalled for where people post them and we don't know who the artist is, and it becomes a meme or it becomes a thing, and the person gets no credit. And if you can't afford to buy something, maybe you know someone who does.
That's totally agree. Do you think that living in Richmond influences or has any effect on your art at all?
I think Richmond is a really artistic place. I don't think it influences my art in any way, shape, or form. I think Richmond is more of a place where you can start out at, but it's not a place where anyone would really want to stay.
Yeah, and I guess I asked the same question like in my last interview, like last episode, and I got a very similar response. Like, a lot of people say like it's cool around Richmond and it's an artistic city, there's a lot to do, but a lot of people they don't want to stay here, because they feel like we're not really like artists, any type aren't really fully appreciated here. So that seems to be the reception that I'm getting a lot from like these artists that I'm interviewing.
Yeah.
So I just think that I agree with you, and I see that you have the same point of view. I see that as you telling me that you have a YouTube channel. What do you do on your YouTube channel?
On YouTube, I pretty much do tutorials. I show people, I've shown people how to make prints of their artwork, and I've done tutorials on how to package prints. You have to ship stuff to India or to wherever, you want your artwork to stay safe. And then I also do interviews with local artists and people who do music and people who even if they don't do music or art, just let's sit down and have a conversation to see what their point of view is on things that's going on. That's basically what my YouTube channel is.
Cool. Yeah, I'll put that link down below in the description so people can go check out the stuff.
Scenery. For me, that's just not something I like to do. It's pretty to look at, but I don't know. I just never liked landscapes and stuff in school.
Yeah, because didn't you say the same thing, like photography, doing landscape?
I cannot do portrait photography. I can't do landscape. It's gotta be sport.
For me, I like portrait, but landscape, I don't. Yeah,
I just feel awkward with portrait. Hit that pose.
Well, yeah,
I thought he does draw.
Does he?
Oh, yeah, he's a lot of streak of
he does,
graffiti in his house.
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
His neighbor's playing
Graffiti
is scaring his
the
kids.
hardest thing to do.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
Yeah, it's
have you ever
gotta
done
be.
graffiti or anything like that?
No. I leave it to the professionals.
Just look like all pictures.
How did you first start selling? Did you go through your dad?
No, he doesn't. He never tried to do art full time, but I just kind of started hitting Broad Street, doing First Friday, and then galleries started having me set up and stuff. And then I ended up getting a management team, but that wasn't good. I don't want to speak too much on them because they're really irrelevant.
Yeah.
But I had to get rid of that, and I just kind of started freelancing again.
You do by size?
It is by size, time, and materials, but my average price point would be anywhere from $80 to $350, depending, on what someone needs done, or even the situation, because a lot of my fan base and people who support me are in college or in school, and they want to support me, but they don't want to spend their whole check on art. So I get that, because I see a lot of art too that I want to buy, but I can't. So I want to make sure everything's affordable for people my age.
Okay. So do you do prints or anything like that, or just
I do prints. I have somewhere here. They're $10 each. They're usually on different paper, that's heavier. But this was an accident.